Okay, here we are back at the Tiki Bar once again, and today we're going to talk about the natural lasers. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the red natural laser, not a whole bunch, because most of you know about the red, but what we're going to talk about is the green natural laser. But let's start with the red natural laser and what that's about. So most of you have one of these or have had one of these, and the red natural laser is a beautiful little device that has 60 blueprint frequencies that match the body, specifically the 42 parasympathetic muscle frequencies that do an amazing job of bringing muscles into balance. You know, we've seen many people where you can use it on the back and brings the back muscles into balance, and when you bring the muscles into balance, it tends to straighten out the skeletal system, you know, by itself, and that's the body healing itself. It's really the body healing itself, bringing it back into balance. We've seen great things with skin conditions and skin issues as far as bringing the skin into balance. Again, you just use it on the arm, brings the skin into balance, and it has cellular communication happen, and that's really what it's about. You know, you bring it back into balance, cellular communication occurs, and the body heals itself, which is all we're trying to do. Bring it into balance, let the body heal itself. So we've been using this for a while, for 2 years or so now, with some amazing results. With all kinds of bee stings and bug bites and poison ivy and sunburns and regular burns and cuts and bruises and bangs and back pain, shoulder pain, knee issues. We've even had some relief from various other conditions. But really, it's just about bringing the body into balance, bringing the tissue into balance so the cells communicate effectively. And when you get the cells communicating again, the body heals itself. And that's what this has been about. But what we've also discovered about this is that many of us in this country in particular have noticed continual back issues. We have back problems, shoulder issues, and even headaches on a regular basis. And in many cases, I would even say most cases, the red natural laser will take care of it. But what we find is it reoccurs. And here's what we've discovered. What we've discovered is that if it keeps coming back, if it reoccurs again and again and again, and you have the same condition, if you have the same pain in the same area, then typically that is a symptom. It's not actually the priority. It's not actually the major challenge. It's actually a symptom of something else that's going on in the body. And what we found out about that is that the organs, if an organ in the body is out of balance, if your liver or your kidney or your heart, your circulatory system, one of the other systems in the body are out of blueprint frequency, it will cause it to break down the communication. It will cause the body, that part of the body, to need more energy to communicate. So let's just, an example, the liver, the evacuation system, for instance, is out of balance. And all the parts associated with the evacuation system are out of the correct wave pattern, thus causing the body to have to use more energy to transmit that information. Now, those parts of the body need to get that information from somewhere. Where do they get it? They typically will get it from the back. This is what we've actually found out. This drawing energy from the back. And again, the back gets into a weakened state, the communication breaks down, the blueprint changes, and we end up with back problems. We end up with the skeletal system going out of balance. In comes the green natural laser. And the green natural laser, and most of you have seen this, and you'll notice it looks very much like the logo, because it is the logo, and we've incorporated that into the lens. There's 98 blueprint frequencies in this device, and specifically what these are used for is to bring organs and systems into balance. So the red we use primarily on the outside of the body. Now that's not the only place we use the red. If you're an acupuncturist, we've had acupuncturists get great results with bringing systems into balance if you know where the meridian points are. But we've really made this a lot simpler, and by putting 98 blueprint frequencies that match the body exactly in here, and you of course administer it in one of 4 ways. Now there's a complete chart on the data sheet that you can read. It will tell you about various systems in the body, and then it will tell you where to apply it. So if you know which system is in breakdown or communication issues are occurring because the blueprints are off, you'll find on the data sheet one of 4 areas, or it might be multiple places of the 4 areas, and it's really kind of like acupuncture for dummies, if you will. Simple way to apply it. And the 4 areas are the left wrist, right here, real simply, maybe a foot off the left wrist, to apply, put energy into specific parts of the body. The navel, which is a big energy center, so you can take it back about a foot or so and administer the information into the navel. The third eye, which we're all pretty much aware of, so you can use it on the third eye, and again you can take it back 3 to 4 inches, simply like this. And also the 4th place would be the occipital, right back here, or the brain stem is the additional spot. Now, there may be 1, 2, or 3 different locations where you want to apply it to bring a system into balance. Again, it says this on the data sheet. 30 seconds is all you need. You just apply it for 30 seconds. If there's 2 or 3 places that it suggests, then do 30 seconds to this one, do 30 seconds to this one, maybe do another 30 seconds here, depending on what the sheet shows. It really is simple to apply, and the purpose, of course, is to bring those systems and organs in those systems into harmonic resonance, into balance, so the communication returns, so those systems are not drawing additional energy that are leaving the back in a weakened state, the shoulders in a weakened state, and it can affect other parts of the body also. So if you have something that's appearing chronic, it keeps occurring, even though you may get relief for the moment with the red natural laser, if it keeps occurring and coming back, you might want to look at a few things. Now, typically, you want to look at things like diet, because a lot of times it's something you're eating is taking the organs and systems out of balance, and of course the symptom that shows up is the back pain, the knee pain, the arm pain, the shoulder pain, and again, that's a symptom perhaps from something you're eating, something you're drinking. Many, many times we've actually traced it back to emotional occurrences. And if you've seen the clip on intention disc, this is a great way to actually find out and figure out if that's the issue. If there's an emotional issue, you can use your intention disc to clear that emotional issue. The green natural laser will bring the organ or system back into balance, but it's not going to eliminate the emotional issue that's actually having the organ or system go out, that's actually causing the knee or back pain that you're using the red natural laser to solve the symptom of. So, just keep in mind, if it's chronic, if it continues to go on and on and on, it's probably a symptom. It's not the priority. The priority is some other system in the body that's out of balance, drawing excessive energy from a different part and leaving it in a weakened state, taking the blueprint out of the back or the shoulder or the knee or the elbow or whichever system. You'll want to use the green natural laser on it. And then notice the relief. Notice the change in the organ or system. Notice if you don't get the symptomology. You don't get the back pain as often. But then if it comes back over time, you need to start looking at things like your diet. You need to start looking at the emotional occurrences in the past, in the present, your experience of it and how you're experiencing it. And are you wearing your pendant all the time? Which really helps to relieve and change the experience of stress on a day-to-day basis. So, I want to thank you for spending some more time with me at the Tiki Bar, and we'll see you next time with another great product and another